Hello and welcome to the final in our series of podcasts addressing responsible psychotropic prescribing to adults with an intellectual disability. Listening to the feedback of people with an intellectual disability and their carers provides us with an important opportunity to reflect on how we can improve our practice. These experiences also allow us to reflect on areas of practice where we are doing well. Supporting a person with an intellectual disability to live a healthy, active life can help manage the cardiometabolic side effects of psychotropic medication and improve overall well-being. Mr. Michael Sullivan, Chair of the New South Wales Council for Intellectual Disability and champion of healthy ageing at 3DN, will now talk to you about how he stays healthy. Michael, how do you stay healthy?
The first thing is I go to the doctor and the dentist every year for a checkup. I do everything there on the one day. Have blood test and flu vaccination. All these things, I try to eat good food like my fruit, vegetables. If I go away for work, I try to eat a healthy breakfast like eggs on toast or cereal. I try not to overeat too. If I go for a big lunch, then I will eat a light dinner to balance it all out. Sometimes I have a splurge, but I try not to do it too often. I don't have more than 1 or 2 drinks a week, and if I have a drink, it is with a meal. I go to the gym and train with a personal trainer, and I walk a lot with my Fitbit, on which counts how many steps I do.
What do you need from other people to help you stay healthy?
I need people to understand how important my routine is, and my family help me make and go to medical appointments, although I do some of them on my own too. For my mental health, I need work not to overload me. I sometimes have trouble recognizing that I am overrun and a bit stressed. I need to say, hang on, I need to stop and rest and take steps to help myself.
What makes it hard to stay healthy?
When I am really busy and I have lots on for work, and when I travel for work, it's really hard to go to the gym. And I can fall into a bit of a trap of not going. I've been really busy this year, and you can get stuck in a rut. It is hard to get back to normal. It's a real barrier for exercise. And also, you are offered lots of really unhealthy foods, which can be hard to turn down.
Michael, why is it important for health professionals to help people with an intellectual disability stay healthy?
Because health professionals know a lot about how to stay healthy. And some people with an intellectual disability haven't had a chance to learn about how to look after themselves. But also, health professionals need to reach out to people with intellectual disability, because at the moment, we only go when we are actually sick, which is different to learning how to be healthy.
Why do you think some health professionals are very good at helping people with an intellectual disability stay healthy?
Having a regular doctor who knows you and your history, who listens to you properly and takes the time to understand what's going on with you. If you go to a medical practice where you get a different doctor every time, it doesn't work too well. Another thing is if you can take someone with you to see the doctor or nurse, sometimes to support you, they can be really helpful.
What can health professionals do to be better at helping people with an intellectual disability stay healthy?
Well, basically, kindness and caring, that is their profession. It's so important. And sometimes I think seeing a really young, inexperienced doctor is difficult if they don't know much about intellectual disability. But if they can learn to listen properly and see people with intellectual disability as individuals, they are as important as anybody else. It will help them to be better at helping people stay healthy.
This series of podcasts has focused on responsible psychotropic prescribing to adults with an intellectual disability. One way of decreasing the health inequalities experienced by people with an intellectual disability is to ensure that prescriptions of psychotropic medications are responsible and evidence-based. Responsible psychotropic prescribing involves firstly making a correct psychiatric diagnosis and then determining which, if any, medications are indicated in treatment. Physical comorbidities should always be accounted for when prescribing. The importance of watching for behavioural changes is also paramount given the difficulties people with an intellectual disability may experience in identifying and communicating symptoms or medication side effects. We hope that you have found this series of podcasts beneficial to your clinical practice. We would like to thank New South Wales Health for funding the Responsible Psychotropic Prescribing Project. We would also like to thank the consumers and clinicians who contributed their expertise to enhancing this learning experience.